Hi Aquarius, it's Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot. So I gave you a fun filter. Hopefully you don't mind. I always want to go a little bit psychedelic when it comes to Aquarius. We're doing your monthly twin flame reading. It's something that I've been doing since May. If you've been following me, you know all about it. I've been using this booklet and the twin flame spread that I have in here to match up the divine masculine with the divine feminine. His feelings, her feelings, his thoughts, her thoughts, his hopes, her hopes, his actions, her actions. Back and forth like that. If you want to get more of an idea how I come up with the energy of masculine and feminine, you can check out the general message for the twin flames for the month of December, and that's already out, and so is almost all the signs except for Pisces. So check out any other placement in your chart, whether it's moon, rising, anything. And so also what you can also check out is just any other reading that seems to be calling you, something that you feel attracted to, similar to a pick a card reading, like something about this is really making me want to watch it. So that being said, we are now on Aquarius for the month of December. I have two different decks here, the Arcanum and the Telema. They're kind of companion decks, and they're very similar, but they're different, And actually, honestly, the images in the Telema are more female images, and there's a little bit more masculine or male images in the Arcanum. So I think they matched up really nicely together, and I like to do that every month, have kind of like a matching decks to do that with. And then for the divine masculine, I'm using the Romance Angels Oracle, and for the feminines, the Romantic Fairy. So we're going to get started with this reading. Just want you to know that, like I said, male, female, masculine, feminine is not always the same thing. So put yourself where you see yourself. The energies have been very balanced lately, where the feminine's really coming into this balancing both sides of her energies, the masculine and the feminine. And when that starts to happen, you may sometimes forget that you still have a dominant energy. Your dominant energy is what's attracting to your divine counterparts' dominant energy, and that's how you come together. But it always works best when you are already whole within yourself, and then you become a greater whole. So let's see what your general message for the divine masculine, Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and other placements for the month of December is here. A little general message here for the divine masculines. Okay, you got it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Sometimes love is a strange concept, right? Especially when it's within a twin flame relationship. It can be quite, well, take you aback, kind of like, I've never felt anything like this before. What is this? Maybe you've been in love before, but it's never been quite like this. Or maybe you've never been in love before, and this is something so deep and profound that you didn't even think stuff like this could exist. So there is a sense of fear sometimes. That one of the phases for twin flames could be like right after they meet. The masculine, usually somebody runs away, the runner, and then we end up having the chaser, and it's because of this feeling of fear of being unsafe, because of being in a new place that you've never been before. So spirit's trying to tell the masculines out there, it's safe. Don't, it is going to be intense, but it's safe. Okay, safe for you to love. This is going to be important for you. So let's see about the feminines. How about, what is a general message for the feminines out there? Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and other placements. Ooh, that one flew way across. It's like, okay, I think that's the one. Okay, let's hope it's a good one. Oh, yes. Twin flame recognition. You know the soul that mirrors your own. All right. It's funny because that came out this morning on one of my private readings, but in the small version. So you might not, there's two twin flame cards in my deck. One is recognition and one is union. So this is usually the first time, you know, the first feeling, the moment where you're like, oh, wow, this is different. This is nothing like what I've experienced before. So the feminines are going through a similar thing. They're like, yes, but they've labeled it. They figured out what it means, twin flame. It's like the same soul. You're the same soul. There's soulmates out there. This is the highest kind of soulmate. There's soulmates where you're kindreds, where you evolve together. I shouldn't say evolve, where you reincarnate together. Soul families reincarnate. It's a familiarity. And for some soulmates or souls that reincarnate, it's a karmic lesson that needs to be played out or worked out. But in this case, twin flames is the matching soul. It's the equal soul. So that being said, you have recognized it. The feminines here have recognized it. So let's see, what is the divine masculine feeling in the month of December? Aquarius, sun, moon, and other placements. Okay, we got justice. That's good. Starting to feel balanced. Feeling balanced within themselves. And yes, so the masculine's doing their work as well. This feeling balanced, like seeing both sides, and yeah, seeing both sides of an issue too. Like there could be some Libra placements too in the chart, or you could be attracted to a Libra, or you should watch the zodiac reading Libra. That could be a sign there. But and another thing you could watch is Magnetize Yourselves reading that's out, because she has the scales, and it really emphasizes the whole masculine and feminine essences balancing out. So you're feeling very balanced, or the masculine here is feeling very balanced within themselves. So let's see what the divine feminine is feeling in the month of December. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, other placements. She's feeling the wow, Aquarius, you got twin flame twice, so you really know. She's feeling okay. Celebrate. You know, the Four of Wands, besides representing the reason why it's called the twin flame card is because it's these wands, these four wands that look like the number 1111, which is symbolic to this twin flame. We've got the two doves here, but in general, the Four of Wands represents celebration. So celebrating and parties and wedding receptions and things like that. It also has this kind of wedding energy, but the two doves is very symbolic and special too. All right, so she's feeling good, like you are my one. So let's see now, what is the divine masculine thinking towards his divine feminine? Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and other placements. What is the divine masculine thinking? He's thinking, I'm your King of Cups. King of Cups energy, great energy. This is like giving, loving, intuitive, generous. This, you know, you could have some water in your chart, or look at all the water videos out there, but water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But in some of you, I feel like you could be cusping with Pisces. That's possible. This love energy though, this thinking, I love her so much and I want to share my cup with her. I want to give her all these good energies, this good feelings that I'm feeling. I want to share these good feelings. It's really beautiful. Let's see now what the divine feminine is thinking towards her masculine in the month of December. Aquarius, sun, moon. All right, and we've got the world. The world is so beautiful. It's completion, it's culmination. She's really thinking like, I want the world. I want the world. I want the whole world. but not like that, not in a greedy way. She wants to see the world. She's dancing to the music of all creation. And she wants to know if the masculine can hear it too. Can you hear that specific song that connects us together? You know, this is all about enjoying the experiencing and experiences, integration, integrating both sides of who you are and moving to the call of a higher sound. So it's like sound energy, sound and celebration. Really, it feels like a very strong musical connection here between these twin flames. Okay, so let's see, what are the divine masculine's hopes in the month of December towards his divine feminine? We've got the Two of Cups. So this is, to me, goes beyond hopes. This is a knowing. Like, I know you're my Two of Cups. You're my perfect match. You belong to me and I belong to you. We are perfectly matched together. My hope is that I see you eye to eye, that we have this experience of looking into each other's eyes and feeling very connected. I think I said eye to eye at 11:11, you guys. So that's some good synchronicities here. Let's see now, what is the divine feminine's hopes? It could be hopes, it could be fears, and just basic knowings as well. Just knowing. Okay, so I feel like a fear might have come out. The Five of Pentacles. So her fear could be not having enough, or lack mentality, or just fear of loss, or fear of something that it's something that she's putting on in her mind that's not actually there. Because really what's there is this beautiful church where she could just turn around and go into this church that's all lit up and safe and warm and content. So her fears are unfounded, but sometimes fears do creep up. It's nothing that we should be ashamed of. And I feel like her masculine will reassure her, but she does have a bit of that, like, oh, something in the pit of her belly, like, what if this doesn't work out the way I was hoping it would? So don't go into that mindset. Go into the knowing, and then that will dispel your doubts and your fears. So let's see now, what are the final actions here? What are the actions of the divine masculine, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placemats. What are the actions here for the divine masculine, Aquarius? Ooh, okay. We've got, very nice. Look at that. He is slow and steady. He's winning the race because he is taking it slow and steady, but he is putting a lot of work and effort into it, you know. He's building up everything to make a legacy together. So he's grinding, he's working on it. He's like, one of these days, you know, I want to have the tangible, the commitment, the long term, but I really need to build and create more, so we can we can have this base for our future. But he's really working at it, and he might give you a gift or bring you something special after, because he's been working hard. He's like crafting and creating something really beautiful for the divine feminine here. Okay, so very nice. A crafty gift, a beautiful gift. Let's see now, what is the divine feminine's actions towards her masculine? Okay, very nice. Her actions are Queen of Wands. She's going to be very enthusiastic with whatever he brings towards her. Maybe there's a bit of fear and holding back, and then when she realizes how much effort he's putting into their future, she's going to return the favor by being very passionate and giving of her sexuality, of her body, of her enthusiasm, of her, and like also be the sort of the muse in his life, the person that really supports him and lights the flame under him to help him get to his goals. So she's very, like, she's feeling very passionate and feeling very good. Like, her actions are going to be about passion, enthusiasm, excitement, projects, creativity, creations, support systems. She's going to be the one, she's going to be the cheerleader, the one that like cheers him on. You can do this. She's right there by his side, or, you know, physically or spiritually, but she's right there. All right, let's see now what the charms have to say. I feel like this one went so fast, but the messages were so clear. Alrighty, and you have a new bohemian, so something new and exciting and maybe a little bit wild is coming through. We have the beautiful rainbow that's so balanced, like both, see, just like justice, there's a nice balance going on between sides of yourself, between the masculine and the feminine. And also with the rainbow, I think of the LGBTQ community. So those of you who resonate with that, you know, your love is beautiful and balanced and glorious and sunny and bright and makes rainbows. It's like the elements too, like there could be air and water signs, because we got a lot of air and water here making rainbows. So we have USA, kiss. We have a star. Oh, we got names, so I gotta get some Scrabble. Let me go ahead and do the Scrabble so I don't forget. Yeah, and you might want to check out earth signs like Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, let's see what we got. Do we have Asian? Don't know if we have another A, but possibly. TNT. Okay, lots of A's. But we do have another A for Asian. We have Tan and Ann. So if you might see somebody's initials, you might see somebody's name, or whatever. It's for you to play with. And if it doesn't resonate, that does not make your reading, right? It doesn't mean that this is not your reading. You also have eat, possibly eating something really good. Okay. Nan as well. And Stan. And yeah. Okay. Enough of that. Let's continue with the charms. So we've got color and sure and cool and hope and idea. And we have we got the archangel, guardian angels here protecting you. We have the Mohawk lily here, who is the patron saint of people in you know, ridiculed or people in exile. Oh, I need to talk to Mohawk lily. Her name is Kaleri Tekakwitha. Kaleri Tekakwitha. If you feel ridiculed or made fun of or trolled or whatever lately, call on Saint Kaleri Tekakwitha, the Mohawk lily, and she will help you. Then we have the Leo lion. So somebody might be connected with the Leo here, but it's about courage and strength. Genesis, new beginnings, a lot of newness happening here, whether it's a new person or it could be just a new phase in your connection. You have the Kundalini snake, very sensual, sexual energy. This rising of the Kundalini means your chakras, points are getting aligned. If you're interested in a Kundalini exercise, I posted one in the community page, so check that out. It's a really good meditation. Then you have the flamingo. Flamingo, that's a very, that seems to resonate to me with Aquarius easily because they're unusual bird, but very balanced. So there you go again, you're so balanced. Some people may write you off as kind of weird and unusual, but nope, you're a very balanced person. And you're very intelligent and truth speaker. Here's Pisces, and also just the fish alone represents fame and fortune and soulmates and good luck. And we have the owl of intelligent communication. You also have the Junior Achievement Award. Isn't this the Junior Achievement, or is this the perfect attendance? Yes, it's Junior Achievement. So there's something that you're going to achieve. You know, it could be outside of a romantic relationship, maybe in work as well, but I think it also could represent a new achievement within your relationship. There's some leisure going on and dream connections, and the fairies talking to you, sister of the bride. So this kind of could mean that the potential for marriage is here, but also that maybe you are connecting with somebody who is going to be a bride, or maybe you're going to meet somebody at a wedding or something like that. Okay, so I hope you like that, you guys. Please definitely check out all the other signs, you know, of your chart, or your counterpart, your cross-watch them, or go to a reading that's like really draws you in. It's like, it feels like a special message is there, even though it's not your sign. Whatever you want, you can use these readings any way you want. And I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.